Well, hello and good morning, or good Thursday, my fellow trucketeers. That's how we're going to do this. So we have a POV drive for you for this Thursday's video. Excuse me. So it is currently 6:25 a.m. We're in Penrith, and we're going to cut across the A66 towards Scotch Corner. Beautiful stuff. So it's a nice bit of road. It's actually going to be somewhat daylight as we pass there, so we get to see all the beautiful views. It's not a road I get to cross very often, and it's not a road I've got to cross in the daylight very often. I think I've travelled it like 3 or 4 times, and only one of them times has been daylight, so yeah. I think the time it was daylight, I didn't have my camera or something. But we're going to go across the A66 today, so let's get straight into it. So we stopped the Penrith truck stop last night, just off the M6, and now we're going to cut across the A66. So I'm going to see it in all of its glory. It's going to be about an hour and 10 minutes, roughly. So yeah, let's traverse this lovely bit of road. I don't know much about it, but I'm not sure my camera's quite straight, so if the view's not quite right, I do apologise. My quick app on my phone, which connects to the camera, seems to have signed me out and it won't sign me back in again, so yeah, I can't see what the camera sees from here. So yeah, we'll try our best and see what we can get up to. We'll give you the sights and sounds and say it and see it, I suppose. Not really too much to look out for on a relatively straight bit of road that cuts across 2 motorways. So we're approaching this roundabout. Make sure we get in the correct lane for the A66 East. Let's watch what the other cars are doing, because it's quite a turn on this, so my trailer is going to cut in a little bit. Oh, you're going to cut the corner a little bit. Change your mind at the last second there. So I've got my wireless microphone on, so hopefully that I don't have the interference like I did last time I done a POV. Just hope everything lasts an hour and 8 minutes while I travel along here. 49 miles we're going to travel. 49. Well, 51 in total by the time we get to the services. And a 40 limit here because of roadworks. Though doesn't count for some people. Must have a special agreement with the law. I mean, I'm no angel, but there we go. Some water, look, pretty. I hope it's not 40 mile an hour the whole way along here, because it could take a lot longer than an hour and 10 minutes. Oh, there's another one that's above the law. Okay, I didn't flash it, but you still gave me the wave. I know some of you don't like POVs, so I'll try and keep the head movement to a minimum, but obviously so I can still drive safely. I think there is a truck stop halfway across here. I did see a thing about it, but yeah, I decided not to go there. I stayed at Penrith instead. It means I still got a 10-hour drive. at all the sheeps. Loads of them. Some work's going on here. So you've been doing a lot of work along. They've cut down quite a few trees along this bit. Interesting to know what they're doing. Sure the locals are best pleased about it. Alright, here we go, past the roadworks now. Now we can get our foot down a bit. So now we can get ourselves back up to 50. Hope it's light enough that you can see everything. So we've got a nice view of all the hills in the background there. Bit of engine brake just to hold us back a little bit. We're not overly heavy. Only got a small tractor and I say a small tractor. We got a tractor and a telehandler on, so we've got about 10 ton on. $11 at a push. Alright. Just going in the dual carriageway. As soon as we hit the divide there where that sign is, we can then get our foot down right up to the limiter. There you go. Now it's classed as dual carriageway. Bit of a misconception of dual carriageway. Some people seem to think it's because there's 2 lanes. No, you can have single lane dual carriageways. You can have 3 or 4 lanes as well. It's because there's a divide between that carriageway and this carriageway, making it a dual carriageway. Whether it's a barrier or a bit of grass or whatever, as long as there's a divide between the 2 carriageways, it's then a dual carriageway. And then what usually donates as a motorway is there's then the hardest shoulder. Again, you can have 2 lane motorways, 4 lane motorways, 5 lane motorways. It's usually the hard shoulder. But then, now we've got smart motorways, that's kind of out the window. Just look for the colour of the signs about, and it'll tell you what road you're on. Green sides, dual carriageway. Blue signs, motorway. $42 miles to go. I won't yak too much on this one. Just sit back and enjoy the ride. Van's going for it. Oh, he's not going to make it. So even though we're back down to single lane here, it's still technically dual carriageway because we got a divide still. Now it's single carriageway. Wow. Now it would be. Why it beeped at me, because we're going into a 40 limit. More sheeps and lambs. Little lambs. There's quite a few roads across the country I'd like to do a POV on. It's just remembering when I'm going across them to set it all up and that. Another dual carriageway coming up. It's nice. Get back on the limiter again. Not doing very well at this see it, say it thing. Just driving. TomTom's gone on the day mode now, so it's now officially daytime. Lovely old farms everywhere. Dual carriageway. As soon as we get that sign there where the grass is, we can then knock the limiter back up. And there we go. Back up to 56. Race car. "36 miles to go." I was thinking one day if I travel the entirety of the A303, would you want that as a POV? So that'd be quite a long one, that would. Would that be something you'd be willing to watch? Leave it in as the comments below. I know a few more facts about the A303 than the A66, which I know nothing about. I just know it joins the M6 to the A1M between Penrith and Scotch Corner. I think it goes a little bit further on than those 2 points, but that's all I'm travelling on it. Still more hills in the background. I doubt you can see it because it's right in the mist up ahead. But yeah, lots of sheep there. Even more there. A massive flock. Trying to get some of the views for you. Hopefully you can see some of it. Frying pan for 2 miles. Lots of signs, lots of paint means danger, so we'll slow down a little bit. Usually when you see all that sort of stuff, it's usually when you've got a area that's got slightly more accidents than others, because people have come off the road or something. Over there, beautiful. It's quite windy today. I wouldn't say it's overly windy along here, but it's windy enough. Wouldn't want an empty curtain side along here. Some old trains over there. Didn't know they were there. Some sort of military range there. Apply the engine brake to hold us back down the hill a little bit. Don't roll on too much. There we go. 28 miles to go. Yeah, man. There we go. Climb up the hill. And a 42 mile an hour. 43, whatever it was. When snow gates are closed, turn around. Yeah. So it can get real snowy up here. So if it does, they shut the gates and you can't get through. So obviously we're going up into the hills now. So 2 months ago, that would have been a thing. Shut the gates. Right, this is where it's going to start getting real pretty. I promise you. I promise you. Hopefully the weather holds out as well, so it stays somewhat clear. Looks a little nicer in the east. Sun's starting to break through a little bit. Still climbing. So luckily we're not too heavy. These stone walls. Must have taken ages to build these stone walls. Some of them are collapsed a bit. There we are at the very top. A view down into the valley there. Ah, this is where you can park up for the night. Stainmore services? I don't know. I guarantee that would have been full by the time I got here, because that would have been like 6 o'clock. Or 5:45 technically. I imagine that one gets full pretty quick. Isn't this beautiful? It was a little bit rubbish, the weather, but yeah. Well, it's this mountain hill / range that I'm going through, the Pennines, isn't it? I've already got that wrong, but leave a comment below. Correct me or tell me I'm right. Oh, waterfalls. Still climbing. So it went up a bit and down a bit, and now we're going back up again. I think it's up round here we can start going down the other side, I think. Like I said, I don't travel this much. I'm only once in the daylight. And that was in the other direction. Still climbing. Would be nice to park up here of an evening, but I've heard it's not too great to park. I've heard there's curtain cutters and fuel thieves around, so whether that was a one-off or not, or whether it's a regular thing, I don't know. I imagine you wouldn't want to park up here in the wind, because I imagine it gets pretty windy, especially up on this part. So we're right at the very top now, I think. Well, we've got to go up a little bit more, just a little bit. What's this sign say? County Durham. There we go. Is this the top? I think it might be. It's all downhill from here. There's not a lot up here, is there? You would be very secluded if you lived up here. Which for me would be lovely. Kind of why I get on being a truck driver so well, because I don't have to be around people all the time. Bad, isn't it? I get some people think it's a lonely job, but I like that part of it. Roadworks coming up, lovely. You get in the right hand lane here, as the sign states, so we'll do so. Do apologise for the squeaky wiper. So, something that's going to be looked at soon because it's going in for a service this weekend. Road work, so we're going to slow down to 40 for the limit here. Back down to 40 again. Might have to pull into a lay-by in a bit and double check my battery, make sure it's going to last. We're all going for a wander. Come on, truck, you're trying to get up here at 12 gear at 40 mile an hour. That's not going to happen, is it? The sun's really trying to break through here. Hopefully it does clear up a bit. we go, we're pretty much right down the other end there. Down the other end of the hills. Bernard Castle, eh? What's that about? Obviously it's a castle, but yeah. Was that a place? Is it a place name? Who knows? Or Barnard. "12 miles to go." Not too far now. Oh, here we go. Out of the roadworks now. Get ourselves back up to 50. Even though we were rolling on down the hill a little bit there. Looks a bit nicer over this way. We'll keep that. Yeah, that'd be nicer. It's a local imaginary friend club. I mean, that's all religion is, isn't it? Trying to prove who's got the best imaginary friend. Dual carriageway now. I've been for a little bit, John. We can get on it. Let's go. Obviously, this being a Thursday video as well, I should ask you lot to leave Scottish flag there. I should ask you lot to ask me a question in the comments below. You know, ask anything you want. Doesn't have to be about trucking. Can be about anything. So yeah, do that, and I'll answer them in another Thursday video further on down the line. So the next Thursday video after this one, I should start answering questions from the first Thursday video, because I would have caught up by then. So yeah, so every Thursday video after this one, I should then be answering questions. So ask away, ask away. Like I said, can be anything, doesn't have to be about trucking. It's effectively your way of getting a shout out on the channel, and yeah, we'll do that. So there's that you can do if you've got this far through the video. And, yeah, if you haven't fallen asleep already. It's a nice little bit of road to drive this. Quite pleasant. Back into single carriageway now. Although it merges here, it's still dual carriageway because it still has a divide. It still has quite a bit, look. See, look, single lane dual carriageway. Who'd have thought it? But we are into a 50 limit now, so we'll have to slow down to 50 anyway. Oh, more roadworks. Yay! It's like driving on the A35 down our way at the moment. It just should be roadworks after roadworks. And we're into a 40 limit now. Back down to 40. This is not helping the battery life on my camera. Oh, there we go. Wonder when that would come up. Got a slight engine malfunction and exhaust malfunction problem that comes up. I appear to be going through a lot of AdBlue at the moment, so that's going to be looked at when I get back on Thursday as well. See what's wrong, because something's not happy. I've only been doing it this week. I only just started my Wednesday of this week and I'm already nearly halfway through a tank of AdBlue. But normally half a tank of AdBlue will last me a week. Just wait here for this guy to come through. Make sure no one else tries to come past me. You're welcome, sir. Right, let's get on. past the roadworks now. We're back up to 50. Yay! Dual carriage race, back on the limiter. My foot's down now, but I'm not going to get up to the limiter up the hill. If anything, I'm going to lose speed. Flashing back in, there we go, he's done the hazard, the indicator thing. We're all good, you're welcome. Nearly at the end. Come on battery, you can do it. Down a little bit. It's kind of in my eyes, mind you, it's going to affect the video a little bit in it, so I got a cap on that kind of covers it, so yeah, I won't blind myself too much. So hopefully the viewpoint in this video is not too bad. Like I said, I can't see it on my phone because it's signed me out of the app for some reason. Ah, well. So you never know. This video might look rubbish and I might scrap it, yeah. You might just be staring up at me sun visor the whole time. Oh, going in the lay-by, are we? Ooh, got a roundabout coming up. Something different. It was like forever since I went round a roundabout. Alright. This is it. We are at the A1M. So that is the A66 between the M6 and the A1M. So yeah, lovely stuff. I'm going to go to the services, just the other side of here, to sort my cameras out and have myself some... no trucks apparently. Okay. That's not very good. Oh well, I will continue on down the A1M and Oh, I'm in the right lane anyway. I'll stay here. Yeah, get that right. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. That was the A66 between the M6 and the A1M. I can't go in the services here, so I'll just go down the road a little bit. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was met your expectations and everything you ever wondered about that bit of road. Nah, that's right. It's just one I've always wanted to sort of film for you, but it's not one I travel very often. So today we had the chance to do it, so we did. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, all that great stuff. Share the video with someone if you might like it, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. Do all that fun stuff. Obviously the comments you can leave your question for next for another Thursday video. So yeah, take it easy, look after yourselves, drive safely. Thanks for trucking around with Jono. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.